We're back for more WhatiFRacing. We're going to Fairbury, racing 4 episodes, races and stuff. That's not, I can't race 4 episodes, but we're running 4 races. We got a 14-point lead over Wedgie, Weagle. I don't know how to say the name. Here are the settings. There are the settings, 102. Let's go. Oh my god, there's flickering. I don't like that. Not good, not good, not good. Let's race. This is a showcase, so I have to remember, you know, expectations low and we'll probably run like maybe outside top 10, basing it on the 360 sprints. So I don't have a whole lot to look forward to. Just want to have a very chill race. We're about a second up on the gold time, which is good. I don't know where it's going to translate us into race trim. Probably around 23rd, 22nd. If it's better than that, I will eat my words. Got 11.2 on the first lap. That one's 11.3. That's actually worse than what I thought I was going to run, so that's concerning. I'm sure Wedgie's going to run really good. Manny Watkins, I think that's like a national street stock driver. I remember seeing that in the last game, because I remember their paint scheme had like it was like a Mighty Mouse looking car, and I remember that. Yeah, Wedgie's 22nd, so well, at least he's running bad like everybody else, but there's just a lot of tryhards in this race, it seems. Okay, that's different. We started 6th, we got our way up to 4th, but we're 1 spot short, so we're gonna have to run a B main probably. That's the pattern. But these showcases, I guess, which isn't the worst thing in the world. We kind of know where we're gonna run. That's a positive, you know, me being positive. I know it's just weird to think about, but yeah, the start kind of screwed things up. It's interesting because I can feel it when I get back on the gas. The car wants to kind of kick out and like want to turn a little more. So being off the throttle, you really feel that when you get back in it. I don't know, so it was neat, but either way, we're back to 3rd, so we'll have to run a pointless B main and waste everyone's time. Well, mainly my time, but not for the audience, thank God. Oh, there is no B main. We're just going right to the A main, starting actually 15th instead of the... I'm so stupid. I forget. I'm confusing with the qualifying dash. Sorry, it's late. My oopsies. I'm so used to that happening. I'll take 15th though. That's way better than where we were originally going to qualify in like 27th. So that's a good day for me. Funny that we're next to like a B8 car. I don't know how they got through the licensing rights to approve that, unless the B in front of the 8 is enough. I don't know. But either way, we're started P15. I'm again still kind of amazed by how all that played out. Hooray for contact not destroying us. We actually gained a couple spots there on the start, so that's really good. I don't know where Wedgie's running. I'm assuming he's starting 22nd like in the original qualifying, so either way we're going to have an amazing point day. So I guess I'll have to wait and see. But otherwise, this is pretty damn good for showcase standards. Like, running 13th, that's... there's a name, Copeland in front of me. I don't know why that's so funny. It's like it's trying to make me cope with running 13th. I don't know. Oh, that's an AI wreck, and that's going to gain us... Should have gained us a spot, but it has to load the positions like a good second, and I don't understand why. That's kind of annoying. When games from like the early 2000s can update the positions a lot faster than this game. I don't understand why it has to load it, but... Or like it takes like a second to process it. I don't know. I'm not an engineer, but maybe that's a Unity engine thing. But that start really seemed to benefit us because we're almost going to get into the top 10, but maybe not. We got the bomb lane to our advantage. We have to be careful with the burn or the elevation there on the bottom, because you can only get so low before you kind of hit the transition baking. It kind of hooks you more to the left than what you really want. Like right there was kind of perfect. But P12, once again, I think that's more than enough. That's satisfactory enough for a phenomenal point day. I guess that's just how it's going to be in this series. We're just never ever going to contend for a win at 102 difficulty unless it's the UMP modifieds. They tried to wreck in front of me, but it wasn't enough. I tried to wreck in front of me, and that still wasn't enough to bring out a yellow. Leave it to me and having no talent ass bitch screwing things up, or attempting to. Ooh, that's another wreck! That almost was... I saw my damage thing. Went to like 91. So, dodged a bullet there. There's going to be a car presumably slower with all that damage. So, we might actually be in pretty good shape here to maybe get an extra position. But we'll have to see. Yeah, these starts are kind of the worst because, one, we don't really get good up to speed. And two, the car wants to turn itself to the right. So I'm full lock left and it still wants to lean to the right. So it does not like the starts. Actually, we might be able to get 10th place. Nope. Nope, I tried. Mess up that corner, so there's a car on the inside, but we'll get a bit of a good exit off. White flag's out. Well, we were a lot closer to 10th than I ever imagined when we qualified today, so this is still way better than I anticipated. We'll bring it home in 11th for a showcase. That is completely understandable. I'm fine with it. Wedgie had a horrific day running 22nd, a lap down, so we're just gonna, I guess, win the championship in this series, at least at this rate. I mean, now that's depending on who's second, but that's, I think we gained a lot of points on them all. Still a point leader. David Parker now moves up to second. David Parker's only 10 points back behind me, so he must have finished pretty close to me. Oh, no, he got 5th. Okay. Alright, well, that's scary. Yeah, if he's going to be good in the showcases, then, yikes. Bennyfield is 3rd in the B8 car. Oh, that's his name. Oh, that's neat. Where did he end up finishing? He actually got 14th, so. Okay. New faces to watch out for. But otherwise, well, we're not completely good. We were like 16 point, like a 14 point lead or something starting into this race. Now we're down 10, so we technically lost points. So I'm a little scared with that. I think we'll be getting a new sponsor or something, so we will have at least some kind of sponsor goal to look for. We got Circle Lake as our first sponsor, so we'll throw them on there. I don't know where that's going to be put on the car, but we should get we should at least get some kind of sponsor goal, so I know what times to get in practice and stuff. There we go, top 5. That's what I was looking for. That's where Circle Lake's going to be. Okay. At least it's big. At least it's in the right spot. I really blown up the 78. So much so that it's blocking all the contingency sponsors underneath it. But, you know, we'll disrespect those sponsors. Anyways, on to Prairie Creek. I'm sure that's going to be, I don't know, annoying. We'll see how we run. I don't think we ran good in the 360 sprints, but we will see. Do I got to repair the car again? I don't. Sure, we'll do that anyways. I don't know if that's really necessary, but just to show we are in peak condition, we'll do it. I think I ran up here. We were like 3/10 up on the goal time, but it's kind of right around that 2/10 range of being up on the goal time, so that's good. I'm happy with that, but in terms of race-winning material, it seems like we need to be like a half a second up and more to have a shot, and that's not going to cut it based on the trends that I've seen with this game. We definitely beat the goal time by about 1/10. This one's going to be... Okay. 10.2, I didn't think that would be a pole time. I thought they were going to get like a 10.9 or like a 9.9 for the pole. I'll take it. It's way better than I expected. So, is that enough to win the race? I don't think so. David Parker's 9th, so either way, we're already having a good enough point day situation. Potentially. We won the heat. That was no problem. David Parker got the 2nd, though, so he's fast. Usually his qualifying dashes are much harder, so it gives a more of an accurate representation of, you know, who will be competitive and all that. I mean, if we win this, then there's a real shot we can do something in the main. Of all tracks, I did not really think this one was going to be one we would be able to do anything in. We didn't do anything in the 360 sprints. That was a horrible corner. Really left myself open there to get past, but it didn't happen, and we actually are gapping them, so we're looking good. Yeah, we won that with no problem. They didn't even catch me. I was 8/10 up on them. I'm baffled in a good way. I can't believe it was that big of a gap. Okay. Obviously, this is a longer race, longer than the dash, so there's a lot of things that can go wrong with getting around lap traffic, so nothing's for certain. That car is getting a run up on the outside. All we're just going to do is just try to hold the bottom. I did not hold the bottom. I kind of screwed that up. There's a 66 car. Just going to Slide job. Maybe we get down low, but now we're 3 wide. That's horrifying. Maybe I can kind of cross them over. Kind of like that. Get down the bottom. I don't know. It almost feels like... Alright, they're just going to run the outside. Alright, well, there goes the fun. We'll get second place back, but we're just going to get fucking teased again, I guess, because they can just run a fucking lane that I can't do. So that's fucking fun. Oh, the leader made contact with lap car, but it wasn't really enough. Alright, well, that's annoying. I don't know how we can destroy them in the heats, in the dash, and then we get in the race trim. And the 66 car is just like 2 seconds up the fucking road. I just cannot make sense of it. I don't know what lane to run in to be fucking fast. Hudson. I don't know. I don't know what lane to run in. It's really fucking annoying. Is this another leech, like, that doesn't belong in a series that just... I'm getting really tired of losing races because of that, too. Like, I'm just the best regular, and then that's it, because I just lose to a bunch of fucking leeches. I don't know. But being almost 5 seconds back of them definitely pisses me off, because we are not running the times we're running in qualifying. We're not even close. We're like 6/10 or something off of that. I'm trying to run away from the slick stuff, but it's kind of limiting what you can do when you can only run the bottom. So if the bottom's slick, then there's just nothing you can do. So you're just going to be perpetually slower, but then the AI could just run any lane and be just as fast as they were in qualifying. Like, I can't fucking do that. So, once again, get fucking boned in a way that I can't fucking compete with that. You're going to get another phenomenal point day, but we can't win. We can't do anything with that. Like, I would at least like to win. Is Travis even in the frickin' championship hunt? Like, is he even... No, he's not. He's 10th. Why can't I just have that one race where we just win, and just win by, like, 5 seconds? It's getting really fucking old being second. We get modern driving. I don't know what really to say. It's frustrating. It's annoying. Am I allowed to feel that? I don't know anymore. I don't know what I can and can't feel. But we're going to Madison Lake, which is another track where we actually had a shot to win in the 360 sprints, but I'm sure we'll get cucked in the same exact manner. We'll do really good in the heats and the dashes, but then we get to the main, then it's like they pull 5 seconds out of me. Yeah, we're shattering the goal time, so this is just... It's going to be just like the previous race. I could see it now. We definitely hit the goal time, but I don't know if that's going to be an exact pull. No, it's second. Okay, so it's not exactly like it, but the previous race, but close enough. Finished first and started first. Nothing happened. Starting second in the qualifying dash. I think we'll probably finish there too, unless something crazy happens where we can actually get the spot, but I highly doubt it. We'll cross this guy over, okay, no, never mind. Or I'll just get sent. That's getting old too. It's getting really fucking old just getting sent in the fucking corner. Because again, I have to do race car things. I have to arc it in there. And they could just send it in and just make it fucking work. It's really old. Okay, we're fourth. So it's not exactly like the 360 sprint experience for me. But sort of feels just about the same. I don't know. It's just... It's like we have the car to win, but then I just have the worst no talent, skill, luck in the freaking world, and I can't do anything about it, and it's annoying. So that like fluorescent yellow car that was like second in points with me isn't anywhere near me, so that's good for us. We're 3 wide in the middle. That's kind of horrifying. Yeah. Once again. Every time I try to anticipate the corner, or I try to make the corner, or try to go wide, I just get fucking abused. So I get screwed no matter how I want to approach the corner. If I want to go down low and try to make it, I don't have a great entry because it's so shallow. So it's just nothing works. That's another AI wreck, of course, right in front of me. But at least we're 5th, so that's good at least. David Parker is his name, okay. Nice looking 20 car beside me with the floor, like the neon green. It's cute. Full lock to left. Still made contact. Just want to illustrate that. People, so I don't get fucking yelled at. Oh, you hitting there. Well, I literally was full lock to left, and it still happened. So, sorry. But maybe we can get to 5th place. I made contact. Oh, cancel me. Oh, I'm a fucking son of a bun. Son of a bun? What? Another yellow. Alright. Once again, full lock to left. Still made contact, so sorry about that. That's just how it happens. And again, you know, just fucking kill me. But hey, at least we're 5th, so at least we'll get a top 5. At least I hope so. So never mind. It was not exactly like the 360 sprint. It was starting off to be like that based on qualifying, but then we get to the A main, and I'm not even anywhere close to being top 5. Well, only top 5 speed because of a car wrecking in front of me, but like we have nothing for the leaders, like nothing for anyone. Like, is this how the rest of the series is gonna be? Like just never winning. That'll be pretty goddamn fitting, but just that'll be pretty damn sad too. Jesus Christ, imagine if we had to go through all the upgrades and shit like before just to get to this point. I mean, it would be even more infuriating, but luckily we had everything maxed out so early on that like when we moved on to the next series, we already kind of had everything ready. Even if I bumped everything up to a level 5, I still don't think it would make much of a difference. Like, how far back are we after a restart? 3.5 fucking seconds. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to make that up with extra upgrades. Sorry, I don't personally think that. Even our lap times are way off. I mean, it's a good 7/10 off my best lap time. How the fuck? It feels like as if the AI just do not have fall off, or they just don't slip off with their lap times. And the consistent lap times for the AI is set to default. Like, this is what is the standard. It acts like as if they're running, I don't know, 12.4s or 3s. Like, they're running about the same. It's like as if the track condition, if it does change or anything throughout the race, it has made no effect on their driving performance whatsoever, except for me. That's not fair. That's a bullshit way to make things harder. It's like the same. It's like this is like the equivalent of like NASCAR 5 where you have the tire fall off and then the AI don't. It feels like that, but with dirt. I don't know. Stupid. How do I go from, you know, being like barely off the pole to being, you know, I don't fucking know anymore. Just move on. Shit just pisses me off the more I fucking play it. Every time I play this game, it makes me feel like, oh, clock in. It's like I'm going to work. What a fucking shouldn't have to feel like that. But we're good in points. This would be my eternal hell. Being just good enough to pull away from everybody in the point situation, like standings, but unable to win a race. This is like the personal hell. I feel like I actually haven't even gone and like made a thumbnail. Like actually like went to the replay. Like, I haven't even took the time to do that because I just been trying to trudge along through this like frustrating game. I don't know. So sorry if the thumbnails are just not as fancy schmancy as usual. Like as if that's really gonna make the difference of anything anymore. I don't know. Every decision I make gets scrutinized, and it's fucking obnoxious. It was different many years ago where it was like, I guess it didn't bother me, but I guess now it is. But now I'm in the position of like, I'm entering something that I'm not 100% confident on. So, because of that, now I'm overthinking everything I do, and it's just I can't anymore. I don't even know if we even ran at Circle Lake yet, so let's just get on with it. I'm wasting too much fucking time talking. It's like you're supposed to slide in dirt racing, right? Is that the thing? Like that, does that make sense? But then it's almost like you're punished for even trying to slide. So it's almost better just not even doing that. I can't figure this track out. I keep trying to go to the bottom, but the car just like, it hits something and it just gets sideways, and it's just, there's nothing I can do about that. It's just a, oh god, I can't. It's fucking bugging the shit out of me. Cause like I want to run the bottom. That's like the only lane that ever seems to work 99% of the time, except for fucking Port Royal, Fairbury, and maybe somewhere else. I don't know. Every time I try to get to the bottom, the car just skates sideways, really sideways, and it just kills my momentum because I'm sliding too much. So I can't run the bottom. Like that. That little bit right there, that's enough to mess up the lap. So I don't know where to run. I'm not going to sit here for a half hour practicing this game. It's not worth my fucking time. Just get this race over with and we'll finish 6th to 10th or something. I went to practice. I'm so fucking tired. I should have just set this difficulty to 100, but then, dude, that's the thing. I'm fucked either way because there's no competition for the championship no matter what setting I run. So it's just, I can't. There is just no winning unless I go full setup or like, you know, practice more or constantly mess with the setups. I don't know. Shouldn't have to fucking know how to make setups to play a fucking game. Wow, started 4th, finished 4th, and almost 4 seconds off the leader. At least we're starting 14th, so nothing changed. My grammar's like falling apart. Nothing changed. What I like stopped saying it. I just gave up like at the end. Like I couldn't even be bothered to even say it right. I don't know. I guess this is just gonna be the race. We're just gonna lose a lot of points to David Parker because he's running up there in the top 5, and there's just not much more I can really do about it. I keep trying to run the bottom, but I keep hitting something or something. That's a fucking fatal ass wreck. Good God! I mean, that car just got. I mean, he got air. It was twirling. I don't know what led to that, but that's a good thumbnail. We're up to 12 somehow, but with that car getting damaged, that's probably going to help us out. Okay, every time I keep trying to run the bottom, I keep hitting something, and it makes me slide, so I can't really run it. And there's not much more I can really do about it, because, I mean, it's just a full power, full throttle track. There's not much, a lot of, like, nuance of off-throttle time or anything, because there is none. If there was draft in this game, this should be the track to really utilize it, but I don't feel it still. I felt that contact, though. Oh, actually, I guess we gained a spot in that corner. Yeah, I must be hitting some kind of mystical lane, because it's not doing the sliding thing now. Oh, we're up to P9. Okay, that's definitely better than what I was expecting. Oh, there it goes. Yep, I guess. And again, I can't really tell what on earth that is that I'm hitting. Like, it's hard to race around something that's just invisible to the naked eye. We're running outside here, so maybe we can get a good enough run off the corner. Maybe just maintain 9th for the majority of this race. I almost merged the words majority and remainder into like some fucking Frankenstein word. I don't know what that was, but now all of a sudden we got pace and we just passed 8th plate or that guy for 8th like no problem. And I don't know how I did that. And I don't know why the car gets sideways there because that really hurts my momentum and I don't like that. So in the shocking world news tonight, we're gaining on 7th, somehow. I'm running the top, I'm trying to cut down low. That's technically what you're not supposed to do. James McFadden told me not to do that, so I'm completely disrespecting him with that, but it seems to be working, so I'm going to go with it. We ran down to 7th, now we just have to make a pass cleanly. And I failed to do that because, world's worst driver, and there goes all the work we were trying to gain on him, so. Typical. That's definitely my personal hell right there. Just work on someone trying to run down lap after lap, and then as soon as we get there, we just completely fucking just shit on ourselves. Of course, the lap car is just gonna run in the lane I need to be in. Of course. My flag's out. I really think we had a shot to get to 7th, but I lacked all the cognitive skill to actually make that work. So. We'll take an 8th. That's, again, way better than I was expecting going into this race based on how just everything else was shaping up to be. But we're still going to lose points, which sucks. And I don't know where Porter finished. But, let's see here. Yeah, he gets 4th, so we're going to lose 4 points. But thankfully built up a point lead prior to that, so that's good. I don't know what happened to that car to get air. But, I mean, he just... Jeez. I just want to get out of here. It's kind of a long race, too. Almost 6 minutes. So, yeah. Still leading the points. He's only 14 back. Dalton is almost 50 points back, so it's almost turned into a 2-car battle right away. There's only one guy in the top 10 that has a win, so this is definitely the battle amongst the plebs. as Manny Watkins, I'm assuming, is a part-timer. Or maybe not, he's 11th, but he's just too inconsistent. I don't know why the people like 11th on back on points can just, I don't know, if they are running full-time, just magically pull out a win. Like, I don't know. At least the other or regional drivers around me are winning, so I guess that makes me feel good, but it's hard to really build up money if I can't win and get max profit. Well, I mean, the goal of this series is to win a championship. It's not really a goal to win races, so if this is just how it's going to be, even on 100 difficulty, I think it would still be pretty hard to win some of these, except for maybe, I don't know, maybe Prairie Creek possibly, but the rest, I don't know how we would be able to win. So, winning I don't think would be very common. It would just, I don't know. I'll have to do off-camera stuff and maybe kind of see for myself. But for now, we got a 14-point lead as we're going to be heading into Knoxville, Sterling County, which is where we got our first win in the micro sprinter sling. So it's kind of nice to be back for that one. First time we've been there in quite a while. Port Royal, which is the showcase, and an I-55. So if we can get to doing 4 an episode, that would be ideal. Anyways, I'm done. See you all in the next journey of this series. If we can ever win again, we'll see. But yeah, see you all later and have a good day.